Jason woke up naked, face down in the grass. That was not how he expected to wake up, having gone to sleep in his own bed in his own Darth Vader boxer shorts. From the feel of cool grass on his unmentionables, he had been removed from his bed and shorts both. The last thing he recalled was doing what he did most nights, playing video games until he got tired and fumbling his way into bed. The grass he woke up on was weirdly comfortable, a dense bed of lush green softness. It wasn't like any grass he had encountered before, which was a little unusual. His father was a landscape architect, and Jason had grown up learning more about grass than he ever wanted, mostly because it was the only escape from his mother's Japanese lessons. Jason rolled himself over and sat up. He was feeling very odd beyond just the circumstances. It wasn't a bad sensation, more like waking up after a really long sleep. There was the lingering sopor, but also a feeling of refreshed energy. He ran a hand over his head, only to be startled to realize his hair was missing. He felt about his head with both hands, but his head was balloon smooth. He made a quick check with his eyes and hands, realizing there was no hair at all. No eyebrows, nothing on his chest or arms or other places. I thought it was meant to look bigger when you trimmed. He pushed himself to his feet and started assessing his environment, casting his gaze to the sky. The sun was high and the air was warm. It was unbroken blue, the blazing orb burning away so much as the merest hint of cloud. Sunburn, more than cold, was likely to threaten his exposed extremities. Looking around, he was boxed in between two long, tall hedges. Looking up and down the dead straight lane, it seemed to turn at sharp right angles in either direction. The lane itself was wide and grassy, with plenty of room for unconscious sprawling. The hedge walls were meticulously trimmed. After an unhappy glance down at his bald, naked body, he set off at random to explore. He quickly discovered he was in a hedge maze, the living walls having been cultivated to almost twice Jason's height. Jason's first thought was to climb one to get a better sense of his location, but a closer examination of the hedges changed his mind. Instead of the usual boxwood, the hedges were something very prickly, and he was very naked. He looked up and down the path he was on, with neither way looking any better than the other. What the bloody hell is going on? As if in response to his question, something appeared in front of him. It looked like a touchscreen floating in the air, disembodied. He reached out to touch it with an experimental finger, the screen shimmering as his finger passed straight through. Hologram? He looked at the ground and the nearby hedges for some kind of projector, but as he started moving, the screen followed. There was text on the screen which he started reading. New quest. Stranger in a strange land. You have awoken in a place you do not know. Explore the area to discover more. Objective, explore the hedge maze, Car 1. Reward, simple pants, huh? He looked around suspiciously. He even carefully probed the pointy foliage of the hedge walls, looking for hidden cameras. Looking up at the sky, he didn't spot any camera drones. What he did notice was the moon, pale and easy to overlook in the daylight. Then he noticed another moon. That can't be right. Jason looked down at the floating screen, then back up at the sky. Still two moons. Am I going nuts? Jason sat down on the grass, unsure what to do. He kept glancing up at the sky and the extra moon. In front of him, the screen still waited patiently. This is crazy, I mean a quest? I'm not a level 1 sorcerer. Another screen appeared next to the first. Jason Asano, race Outworlder. Current rank, normal. Progression to iron rank, 0%, 0%, essences. Attributes, power, no essence, normal. Speed, no essence, normal. Spirit, no essence, normal. Recovery, no essence, normal. Racial abilities, Outworlder. Interface, Equest system. Inventory, map. Astral affinity, mysterious stranger. Essences, 04, no essence. No attribute, Mar5, no essence. No attribute, Makidorukium, no essence. No attribute, Swara 5, no essence. No attribute, R5. Is this a character sheet? Am I meant to understand any of this? He shook his head in bewilderment. It could have at least gone with a game system I know. He looked over the screen again.